All right. Welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Target Individual Experience, Target Individual Programming. The New York Predator Department, as I look down at my shoes, you hear the car horn. But anyhow, the New York Predator Department, New York City Predator Department, all right, and their predator officers, all right, violating my rights to privacy, using these sirens whenever I look at things, particularly anything that's green, brown, all right, any shade of green, any shade of brown. When I look at certain things, look down at my feet at times. All right. Oh look, KHR 0252, Texas license plate. All right. Like I said, there's certain themes that they do with me. Early on in my targeting, it used to be a lot of Florida plates. Why? Because at the time, my eldest, his mother had family in Florida. All right, and they will always send me subliminal message about her leaving to go to Florida. And again, like I said, I don't really care. That's her business. But what it is that these sort of threats, because of my children, and they try to use fear of, my children's mother, my son's mother, I should say, leaving to go to another state with him. And I always say, hey, it's fine. As long as we make out a visiting plan, he comes stay with me in the summer. So that didn't quite work, right? Because like I talk about the emotional manipulation that they had used her and sending honey traps. I know that now. Back then I didn't know that, right? And to manipulate her, sending her honey traps. Do that. Know people who engage in this sort of behavior because they're part of a cult, and a destructive cult, that is, right? And so it's like I tell Pam, right? So the minute when I started, I was in the house for a few days and didn't do a video, then they start sending me all these subliminal messages. What was it, Saturday night, all right? And then went to do the laundry, all right? You guys know I document everything, and so started doing my doing the laundry, documenting what it is that they do, and all of a sudden got back in the house, calling my daughter. She wouldn't answer her phone. All right? Spoke to her mother about it. Her mother said that she was going to have her call me. She wanted to tell her to call me. Of course, her mother didn't. Even though when I called back, she told me that she did. She didn't. And I said, okay, fine, I'll have you. I called my son. He picked up the phone. I said to him, where's Alyssa? And I've been calling her. Look what she did. Walked over to the vehicle, turned around to stop to look at the license plate of this silver vehicle there. All right. And so, she's looking up at the window. All right. So I called my son. He answered. He spoke to Alyssa. Daddy's calling you. Alyssa was like, okay. So I said to him, I said, hold on a sec. I wanted to do a conference call just to make sure. So, look. You know what I'm saying? See what they do? Come and just walk and stop in front of me and just turn around and, like I said, I'm showing you guys exactly what it is that they do. Right? And, but anyhow, I called my daughter's phone, and instead of going to voicemail, it rang and she answered. Now this is around, I think it was like after 6 o'clock in the afternoon, minutes to 7. So for a couple hours I've been calling her phone may go straight to voicemail. So I asked her when I spoke to her, I said, did your mother tell you to call me? Because I had asked her to ask you to call me, and she said no. She said, well, of course, Pam had a date yesterday, so that's why. She went out yesterday, So that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. All right, this is the psychological manipulation. This is the, using her, right, using Pam to engage in, these sort of tactics. And the reason why also, like I said, is because she was going up. Oof, I almost stepped in that dog, dude. She was going out yesterday. And so, like I said, there are times when they will engage in this sort of behavior because they're trying to create this narrative. Oh, look how many times he called. Well, if I'm trying to speak to my kids and I tell her to have them call me because I'm not getting through to them, and they don't call me, I'll call back, right? Because they're not answering their phone. So her phone is the only phone I can call. I call the house phone, no one answering the house phone. Right, so which led me to believe that, again, this is being done on purpose. Right? This is why they do it. This is being done on purpose. Okay? So the fact that, like I said, showing you guys exactly what they did. Woke up this morning, number 7:32, as I felt my arm and slight pain on my arm, and I looked and I was like, okay, let me get my alcohol spit. Damn, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let the lady go. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, thank you.
You're looking at my phone. You look at my phone. Look at it. All you want. Send the white woman on the bus. Oh yeah, you know already. You know what I do. You know what I do. You know what I do. Exposing their asses. What I always say, right? You always see the pattern. Sure.
Next stop, Behavioral Empire Boulevard. exit through the rear door.
At the homeless guy.
This stop is Utica Avenue and Church Avenue.
Excuse me. Thank you. Have a good day. Good. Real good thing. Well, yeah, anyway. So you see what the homeless, I was trying to show you guys what the homeless man did, which is to rub the palm of his hand in between his hand, right? His arm, I should say. And and again, you know, this is in reference to, when I talk about them using the power of association and how they create these things, right? This is all setups and frame-ups and shit like that, or if you create trauma, right? And like, where y'all going, man? Look at it, look at it, look at it. Literally, look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. No, look, it's not your light, bro. This one, LBB 5873. I can't get the second one. Oh, the bus is going. Right? It's blocking people away, right? That's what they do. Right? It ain't your light, man. KDU 6282. So look at that, 2 buses. Actually, yeah, 2 buses. So I missed 2 buses. But anyhow, so now I guess you gotta wait for a while for another one. But yeah, so the homeless guy did it because I talked about how when I was at the bus stop, the dude did the exact same thing. Actually, I was at the bus stop on my way to the hospital. Right, that dude did the exact same thing. Let me right, that dude did the exact same thing, man, and that's why they hacked into my phone and ended the video, right? Yeah, I said hacked into my phone, and NY Predators Dept using the sirens. Yeah, that dude hacked into my phone. I mean, not did, but the NY Predators Dept hacked into my phone and the video so that I wouldn't show you exactly what it is that they do. The same thing the homeless guy did, right? And so what does that tell me? It tells me that they've been doing this to other people, that they have been drugging them, probably giving them LSD or some sort of drug, to mess up their mind and to ruin their life the way they become homeless, right? Where they have a psychological break. Look. Look who shows up, right? Safety Office of Mental Health, right? Again, see, showing you guys exactly how this is state sponsored. Happy New Year. Well, she said Happy New Year's to me, but I don't know. Anyhow, right? But yeah, this is, you know, this is what they'll do, and I've shown you guys this over and over again, right? I've shown you guys this over and over again. He walks past me, he looks up at the sign that says stop and go, but the word stop, right? Because they don't want me to continue to record this stuff, or they want me going to by Pam, you know, to pick up my daughter from school. So they're trying to shift that responsibility to my son, right? But like I said, hey, it's summertime, he's out of school, he want to go hang out with his friends, and Alyssa cannot be left in the house by herself. And so this is why they're doing what it is that they're doing, right? And like I said, I'm going to expose everything that they do. So the threat, when I talk about the threat of incarceration, institutionalization, you know, assassination, these things, these are all coercive threats, and these are, you know, your civilian have become weaponized to where they are committing these crimes, and they're getting away with it because they are part of a cult, a destructive cult, and the cult leaders are within the U.S. government, right? These are, and within the churches. So the two institutions which has engaged in this sort of behavior is the church. The first one is the church, because the church is, you know, when you talk about the government, the people that work within the government, they are part of a cult, and that part of a cult is a religious cult, right? But they hold power, right? So until you understand the history of the church, you won't exactly fully understand what's being done and what's going on, right? And I talk about the church heavily into science, right? The concept of the Big Bang comes from the church, right? The father of genetic research comes from the church. All right, go look it up. All right, like I said, you know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. All right, and like I told them, my purpose is greater than theirs, and I'm going to always win. I'm going to always win. So when they engage in these patterns of behavior, I'm showing you guys the mind control, what it is that they do, the use of family members to engage and assist them in the trauma-based mind control within society. And they're doing it out in the open. All right, they're doing it out in the open, and they're at a point where they really don't care. All right, because they are emboldened. Why? Because they've been exposed, and with any criminal organization, right, that is exposed, they will retaliate, right? Particularly against whistleblowers who are exposing their crimes, right? And I went from being a victim to a victim and a whistleblower, right? So when they say, you know, don't have a victim mindset, I am a victim, and I'm continue to be a victim by these people, because this is every single day and what it is that they do. Like I said, black people are victims of white supremacy, but they want you to not see yourself as a victim. Now, because you're a victim doesn't mean you can't fight back, right? Okay? You know what I'm saying? So when they weaponize the word, look, sticking his finger in his ear. Look. And they're looking at my hat. I don't know. Ask the bus driver.
Ask the local one. Looks like local. Yeah. Excuse me, good afternoon. Is that local? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Huh?
The limited is right behind.
No, I want the local. That's
Oh,
why I
so
asked
go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I waiting for them to finish.
Yeah, look, but you know go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
There's a slot for the baby carriage. There's a slot there for the baby carriage.
Lady. Come on, ladies. Come on. Come on, ladies. Come on, come on.
Driver, can you let me off, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I
Put your hand to that.
huh?
To that pole.
Oh, to this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, understand.
Put your head to it.
It helps me as you know? Thank you.
This stop is Church Avenue and East 28th Street. Next stop, Church Avenue and Torrey Avenue. This stop is Church Avenue and Torrey Avenue.
So,
Thank you.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Church Avenue and East 42nd Street.
5932 or 39532.
Sorry, somebody's coming out from the.
Next stop, Church Avenue and New York Avenue.
Doors open. Doors closing. Doors closing.
She could turn the AC. She had it on and she turned it off. Very human today.
Next stop, Church Avenue and Nostrand Avenue. Please exit through the rear door. This stop is Church Avenue and Nostrand Avenue.
Thank you.
Doors open. Doors closing.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Church Avenue and Rogers Avenue.
Please move away from the doors. 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 Please move away from the doors.
This stop is Church Avenue and Rogers Avenue.
Doors open.
Please exit through the rear door.
Doors closed.
Next stop, Church Avenue and Bedford Avenue.
Remember, music is a part of psychological manipulation. Person left their coffee right over. No one in the video.
This stop is Church Avenue and Bedford Avenue.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. So you guys see that, all right? There's a vehicle that's parked. Person left their door wide open. No one in the vehicle. No one even around the vehicle. Left their door wide open. So Brad, let me show you guys this. And look at this. Look at this perp. Look at this perp. Look at look. You see what they do? Are you looking at my phone? Helicopter flying above there. Looking at my phone. I can tell you, they're afraid. They're being exposed and they're attacking me relentlessly in order to silence me. And the New York Predator Department, part of it, 8638. Yeah, a part of it, you'll start to see them showing up now because of why? Because of yesterday, of what it is that they do and how they use Pam to prevent me from speaking to my daughter, and also lying about, when I asked her to have Alyssa call me, and I said to her, I said to my daughter, why didn't you call me earlier? I said, did your mother ask you to call me? She was like, nope, she didn't. So this is what it is that they do. All right, this is part of what is called, like I said, coercive persuasion programming, coercive persuasion programs, cognitive warfare, neurocognitive warfare methods, narratives, and attacks. Right? That's what they are. And it's a crime. Conspiracy against rights, and a conspiracy against rights. I should say conspiracy against rights, a deprivation of rights under the color of law. When you have government employees, all these dog doodles over here. When you have government employees literally weaponizing the civilians, and if you look on the deprivation of rights under the color of law, it talks about those within the government working with civilian population, some people within the civilian, I should say, population, to engage in denying a person, individuals, a group of their rights. Okay? Keep telling them. It's my purpose, and my purpose is greater than theirs. My purpose is greater than theirs. And I'm going to continue to expose them in every single way. This is what happens when you weaponize these believing minds, these religious fanatic believing minds, to engage in such behavior, and using technology to solidify their programming. All right, technology such as silent sound, all right, psychological manipulation, and what is called mystical manipulation or supernatural manipulation. All right. But anyhow, talk to you guys in this video.